This is what happens when Alice sends a message to Bob using the natural message transport. At the bottom you see the reply to and subject line. We'll leave that there for later. The main body of the message is sent into an encryption process and it's locked with a key that's generated automatically. We'll use this key again in a few seconds to lock the second part of the message down at the bottom. When the encrypted file comes out, it's sent into a splitter and the first part of the file is removed. This contains important information that would be necessary to reassemble the file later. Now we send the main body of the message through the splitter. In this case we see 3 shards, but the exact number of shards will vary in the future. Now we take the reply to address and subject line at the bottom, and we send that through the encryption process, and we lock it with the same key that was used previously. Now we put that encrypted information aside and we'll use that again later. Now we take the key that was used to lock everything so far and we put that through the encryption process. And it's locked with a second key, the key encryption key. The encrypted password in purple there is sent into the splitter and is converted into 3 encrypted key pieces. Now we have all the pieces and we send them into a redundancy process. We take 3 pieces of information and we add a 4th, which is a parity block. There are security implications of making too much redundancy, but we will have more options in the future. Now the main message down there is the shard metadata, and to that we're going to add the second key that was used to lock the first key. This is the key encryption key. Now our message contains the destination address, the thing that begins with PUB and a big number. It has a legal notice, the key encryption key, the encrypted subject line and reply to, and a bunch of URLs that identify the shards. The shards are now sent to those addresses specified in the list that we just saw. The big shards would go to servers that are run by us, by Natural Message. All the small shards would go to independently operated servers. Remember that all the shards are stored on burn-on-read servers, meaning if anyone got the shard metadata before you did, and you would know that someone is tapping your line. After the shards are sent, the main metadata is sent across the internet to the Natural Message directory server. And once it arrives there, it can be retrieved by the recipient when the recipient checks his or her inbox. When you receive a message, everything happens in reverse.